So Julie, I think shall we start now?
Okay.
Okay.
So, hello everyone. Welcome to our talk for JUPAS 2021. I'm Jolie, a year 3 student from the Department of Information Systems studying GBSM Global Business System Management. So, our sessions today is about our 3 JUPAS choices: JS1017 Department of Information Systems, JS1018 BBA Global Business Systems Management, and JS1019 BBA Information Management. So first of all, let me introduce two of my smart teachers here in the Department of Information System. We have Dr. Joseph Korn, our promotion tutor, who will soon deliver a presentation on our JUPAS choices.
Hello everyone. I'm Joseph.
And Dr. Ron Cook, my program leader of BBA Global Business System Management, who will answer questions related to our BBA programs.
Hello everyone. Right. Good morning. I'm Dr. Ron Cook.
Today is Dr. Cook's birthday. So
happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Dr. Cook.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
So during this live, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat box.
Okay, so I think for the chat box, I think we are streaming on YouTube, so actually I have measured there is a 20 to 30 seconds delay. So in case you have any questions, feel free to text to the chat box. I think it's here this way or down below, depends on what machine that you are using. So we will take your questions and we will answer your questions, but there will be a little bit of delay, so don't worry, okay?
So also in addition to this English sessions, we also have a Cantonese live sessions later today at 3 p.m. The link is available in the video description below. These live sessions will also be kept available on YouTube, so you can always watch this once again and forward to your friends. So now may I ask Joseph to give us a presentation about our department and our smart JUPAS choices. And after Joseph's presentation, we will have a Q&A sessions which 3 of us will answer your question.
Okay, so
Joseph,
thank
please.
you, Jolie. Now I think I need to switch the screen back to this view, and so that hello everyone. Now I will so today's talk will be about today's talk will be about our JUPAS choice. JS1017 Department of Information System, JS1018 Global Business System Management, and JS1019 Information Management. So our department is the Department of Information System, and I think as a secondary school student, maybe you have no idea about what is meant by information system or information management. That's why for this particular presentation, I will give you some idea about our department, the Department of Information System, about our 3 JUPAS choices, and also about the career aspect related to information system. So about this presentation, I think you have already seen 3 of us. So we have Jolie, we have me, we have Dr. Ron Cook here. And in case you would like to follow Jolie on Instagram, please feel free to do so. I think she's quite a successful. Jolie, can you say you are a KOL? So I think you have 10,000 followers on Instagram.
Yes, but I don't think so. Because,
well, I think you are famous. I only have 200 something, so sorry about that. Okay, so in case you would like to follow her, please do so. In case you would like to follow me, yeah, you are also welcome. Now about our department. Okay, Department of Information System. Now not every university in Hong Kong has a department called Department of Information System or relevant subjects. So as I know, we have Hong Kong U, we have UST, and we have Baptist U, and also we have CityU here. So now Among these 4 universities, in fact, the Department of Information System in City University is the largest in Hong Kong. And also in terms of research output, we are actually the top 3 in this world. So don't feel that you are in any way inferior compared to other university students, just in case you entered City University, especially in the Department of Information System. Now, so what is information system? So now information system, I would say that actually it is a combination between IT and business. So we are in the Department of Information System. Actually, we are in the College of Business, and very strangely, we have a department studying IT in the business school. So what is it happening now? Actually, information system is the study of the application of IT in a business environment. So we are not only talking about business, and we are not only talking about the IT. We are talking about the application of IT, well, to facilitate and to help business processes. That's why we are calling ourselves smart business. Okay, smart technology is smart business. Our department slogan is smart people for smart business. Now, maybe you have additional question. Okay, you may be talking about some IT related things, but how is it related to business? Now, we have some building blocks nowadays. Now, maybe before I move on to talk about these building blocks, I would like to show you a website. Okay, so I think how many of you are actually into gaming? So in case you are into gaming, you will know this particular company called Nvidia, and maybe you are also queuing up online to see if you can buy a 3000 series display card. Now, okay, so this is something additional that I would like to talk about, is that if you scroll down on their website, they have a news here. So this is the recent action. So not very recent, but quite recent. It is around half a month ago. So about a month ago. So Nvidia is buying ARM. So you may know that Nvidia is a company making display cards for gaming. ARM is a company who create the architecture for modern smart devices. Now this company would like to buy this company. What is it happening here? Now the idea is Nvidia, this company, is doing a lot of things on AI, and they think that by acquiring a company making processors for smart devices, they can bring some AI processing power into those type of smart device. Now this is something that aligns with what I'm talking about, the building blocks of modern days smart business. Now we call these A, B, and C. So A, artificial intelligence. I think a lot of you have already heard about it. And it has a lot of applications nowadays, especially when you are talking about some mobile devices, and also when you are saying you take your smartphone and go to travel somewhere. Now they have voice recognition to help you do those type of language translation. They have artificial intelligence to show you what is the fastest or most convenient route to your desirable location. So these are some kind of artificial intelligence that not only help you to make better decisions, but also allow you to automate a lot of things related to business. Let's say in the past, if you like to travel around, maybe you need to call your travel agency and buy an air ticket. Nowadays, I don't think you are going to buy air tickets in this way anymore. Everyone will take a phone, install your app, and then click several buttons, pay by credit card, and then your air ticket is already emailed to you. So automation, a lot of jobs, especially those type of routine and tedious job, is now being assigned to machine. Human do not need to involve in this business of process anymore. human become developers, human become supervisors. Now we have big data. Now I think some of you are also wearing smartwatch like me. So there is a saying that actually your smart device know more about yourself compared to you. Okay, so big data, smart devices collecting a lot of information related to how are you using the smart device and also about your lifestyle. So these data could be collected by the company, of course with your consent, and analyzed with AI so that they could provide better services, more tailored service, or better develop their products based on the data collected with many people. Let's say traffic information. These are big data, real-time traffic information, and provide real-time route planning according to real-time travel information. These are the job of AI. Now finally, we have cloud services. Now I don't think your cell phone is powerful enough to process big data and do a lot of AI things. Maybe it is okay in the future, especially when Nvidia is buying ARM, and you will see that a lot of future ARM architecture smartphone is actually AI compatible. Now cloud services not only storing data to the cloud nowadays. Actually, a lot of data is being processed on the cloud. Let's say Nvidia, we have cloud gaming. You maybe in the future, you don't need to buy expensive display card on your own, build your own computer. You can just log into the cloud gaming services and play those type of very famous, very demanding games on your mobile phone, because those type of graphical processors is in fact on the cloud. And actually, well, say for example voice recognition, a lot of voice recognition nowadays is in fact not being done on your phone, so that sometimes you will experience some kind of delay because your voice is actually sent to the cloud. Cloud process it, recognize your speech and context, and then push it back to your cell phone. This is the way it works. Now, how is it related to you? Now, in the previous year, we have a pandemic, so that you have an info day online now. You have a virtual information day. Now, actually, this type of pandemic is changing our lifestyle. In the past, you never heard about some people saying that, okay, today I work from home. Now, in the previous year, because of the pandemic, we forced to switch to online teaching. And at the beginning, a lot of students are not happy about this arrangement. Now, the situation now is a little bit better. I think most of you, secondary school student, is, well, you could now go back to the campus and continue to study. But this is actually when I try to survey my students in the university. Once they go to online teaching, majority of them do not want to switch back to face-to-face. They enjoy online teaching. They enjoy learn from home. So this type of pandemic forced us to change, and actually these technologies are very disruptive. Once you go forward, you never go back. Once you enjoy the benefit of learning from home, you never want to go back to the physical campus once again. Now that's why we need to adapt to this type of change. I myself, for example, I have a YouTube channel. That's why I know how to do streaming on YouTube. I think not a lot of departments are doing the same thing. And I actually put all my teaching on my own YouTube channel so that a student could always review my teaching. Now this is something related to automation, related to AI, related to big data, related to cloud services, related to smart technologies that are changing our lives. And once you have changed, you will not go back. This is the idea why you should choose information system related programs to study in university. Now, our department offer 3 JUPAS choices, as you may know. we have JS1017 Department of Information System. We have JS1018 BBA Global Business System Management, and we have JS1019 BBA Information Management. Now I will talk about these choices one by one. So maybe before I move on to talk about our JUPAS program, I should give you more information about studying in university. Now, studying in university, as you may know, you have 4 years to study in the university, and then you are ready for the job market. So that once you graduated, you will start your career. Now, this is what I always tell my student, is that when you first enter the university, you should think about your graduation and you should think about your career. Why? Because you are not ready for the job market now. You are preparing yourself for the job market 4 years later. That's why I always put your graduation year somewhere here, your expected year of graduation. Now, when you are entering CityU, should be next year, year 2021, your graduation year should be somewhere 2025. Now, you should ask yourself a question. 4 years later, is your things, is the knowledge that you have learned in the university still relevant to the job market 4 years later? This is something that you need to think. There are some jobs that are disappearing. There are some innovative jobs. So you can see that in the US, recently you will see, well, a lot of tech companies, their stock price keep going up. And a lot of traditional business company, well, just like Intel, okay, these are, well, they are not evolving together with this technology market, and their stock price yesterday dropped by 10% because of their recent earning announcement. Now, this is something that every student, before they enter the university, they need to think. Is the thing that they are going to learn in the coming up 4 years is still relevant 4 years afterwards? Now, our JUPAS choices, well, we have 3 JUPAS choices, JS1017, JS1018, and JS1019. So it may be a little bit confusing for the first time when you heard about it, but I will make it very clear. So JS1018 is a direct intake to BBA Global Business System Management. And JS1019 is a direct intake to our choice of BBA Information Management. We also have an indirect choice, JS1017 Department of Information System. So for those students who would like to have higher flexibility in terms of their choice, whether they would like to go to BBA Global Business System Management, GBSM, or BBA Information Management, IFMG, they could enter our program first and study for 1 year. So after 1 year, they will choose according to their academic performance whether they will go to Global Business System Management or Information Management. Now, usually the top, I think 40% will go this way, and the rest 60% will go this way. So this is the corresponding relationship between these 3 choices. And I would like to tell you something about studying in university. Now, when you are making any decisions, you need to think about the objective and where are you going, the goal. So, you watch this YouTube live, and very likely you are planning to study in university. But maybe I would like to ask you a question. What is being covered in the university? What are the courses? Now, in secondary school, your goal is very simple. You finish your secondary school, you go to DSE, you graduate, and then you hope that you can go to the university. What about university? What are you going to study in these 4 years? And what are you going to learn in these 4 years? And after these 4 years, what will happen? Now, maybe I can give you a brief idea about what is meant by studying in university. Now, in university, we study based on courses. Okay, we study based on courses. So, in the university, if you are entering the BBA program, very likely you are going to take around 40 courses. 40 courses. And 40 courses are divided like this. So around 10 courses, it will be about your major or about your information system courses. So whether you are going to global business system management or information management, there are 10 courses related to this one. And in order to be considered a BBA student, you have 14 courses related to BBA. So even if you are in BBA marketing, if you are in BBA accounting, you have these 14 courses. You cannot escape. You cannot escape. Now, you also have 5 courses related to minor and electives, and also to be considered a university student, you need to have 11 courses defined or required by the university. So, what I am going to talk about mainly is going to be these 10 courses, your major, your profession, your specialty. Okay, you become an IS specialist, you become an information system specialist, and these are the 10 courses that you will develop yourself, which is different from other BBA students and other university students. Okay, first of all, I would like to talk about GBSM, Global Business System Management. So it's Jolie's major and also Dr. Ron Cox's program. So BBA GBSM, we have 2 ways to enter this BBA program. We have JS1018 direct intake. So these 10 students will enter Global Business System Management directly in day 1. We have JS1017 Department of Information System, which is an indirect intake. These, I think, 69 students will take a common year. Will take a common year in the Department of Information System, and after their first year of study, they can choose whether they entered Global Business System Management or another program offered by our department, the Information Management. So, what is GBSM? What is Global Business System Management? As I have told you, we are in the business school. We learn something about business. We learn the application of IT into this business. And Global Business System Management means that you have the global element. We try to develop students in this program to have the global insight, and they will be managers in global firms in the future. So in order to provide you these type of global insights, GBSM student will go to 2 exchange. GBSM student will go to 2 exchange, and you have 2 choices out of 3. You have 2 choices out of 3. So for 2 exchange, you will have one go to America. So you have a choice of American University, European University, or Asia Pacific University. Among these 3, you can choose 2, and you can escape Hong Kong for 1 year. So you have 1 semester go to one region, and you have the second semester go to another region to develop your global insight. And we treat you as elite student. GBSM program is a more elite program. So we try to nurture future managers. And these are the 10 courses that I have told you related to the major. So we have 5 IS, Information System courses, which are something related to global and information tech. Okay, global and IT. So you need to study system analysis and design. So most of our students may not involve in technical development in the future, but at least they need to learn how to address, how to write down the requirements, and how to tell those technicians, software engineers what they need. They know how to analyze business problem and also deliver the requirements to those who are capable to handle these engineering and technical issues. Now we have, of course, a global project management. Nowadays, a lot of companies are global. Look at Apple, look at Facebook, look at Microsoft. They are not regional company. They are a global company with regional branch. So they work as one company. And you can expect a lot of these companies, their projects are cross-region, cross-border. So that you need to know how to manage a global project, and at the same time you know how to communicate with different people all over the world to complete a project like this. Now, of course, we have more courses related to global insights. We have global business system strategy and technical management. We have global business technology consulting. So for those who are elite enough, you need to take this. So people are not coming to you and ask for some general question. People come to you, ask for advices how to improve my company's situation. Okay, and finally we have global technology entrepreneurship and innovation. We have heard about a lot of startups in maybe Silicon Valley, maybe in mainland China, maybe in all over the world. So would you like to have your own startup? Would you like to have your own startup? Now, these are the courses that will be covered as majors. So as GBSM student, you must take these 5 courses, and also you have the flexibility to choose 5 other courses that are relevant to information system. Now, we try to give you some kind of global insight. That's why we have the flexibility and ask you to learn some foreign languages. Now, I think a lot of students nowadays, they like Korean culture, or maybe just like me, you hope that you have a chance to go to Japan and work there for a number of years. So maybe you are interested to learn their languages as well, to communicate, just in case you have a chance to work over there or understand more about their culture. Now, this foreign language, remember, if you are Japanese, don't tell me that you are going to learn Japanese. If you are Korean, don't tell me that you are going to learn Korean. Okay, we will not accept studying your native language. We will not accept you to study native language. Remember, it should be foreign language. It should be foreign language or any European language that you like. Just like what I have planned in the coming summer. I would like to go to France to study something. So maybe you also have this dream. Say that you would like to study some kind of language courses to learn European cultures. Okay, so one of the choice that you can have is studying a foreign language, and also for students who would like to know more in-depth knowledge related to IT. Say, for example, not only they would like to understand requirements, they would like to develop software. You can choose to study Python or Java. You could learn how to develop a database in case you would like to know more about those type of technical engineering knowledge. Something related to social media, just like Jolia, she have 10,000 followers on her Instagram. I only have 200, so I'm a failure. Okay, and you could also learn something related to cybersecurity. I think a lot of you have heard about blockchain nowadays. A lot of you have heard about big technology companies that data got stolen. A lot of credit cards transaction information is being leaked online. How can your company prepare for these cybersecurity issues? Okay, is your data being encrypted, well protected, and any plan just in case some people actually stolen the private information? So these are the things that you would like to develop. Okay, in case you would like to develop this IS knowledge, this choice is available. And finally, of course, you could learn more about business side. As I have told you, GBSM is global, IT, and business. In case you would like to know more related to business, you are also feel free to choose additional courses related to your interested business discipline, like accounting, financial market, organizational behavior, and marketing. So we try to give you flexibility in this curriculum to nurture you to become global future managers. Okay, now Another program that I would like to talk about is BBA Information Management, offered by our Department of Information System. So as GBSM, just like GBSM, we have JS1019, this JUPAS code for direct intake. So these 10 students will go to BBA Information Management in day 1. And we also have an indirect intake JS1017, so that these 69 students, after 1 year of study, they can choose whether they go to Global Business System Management or Information Management. And around 60% will go this path. Around 40% will go to GBSM, around 60% will go to BBA Information Management. And Information Management, as I have told you, IS, Information System, Information Management, IFMG is IT and business. IT and business. So you are going to learn something related to IT, you are going to learn something related to business, you try to learn about the application of IT in the business environment. So these are the 10 courses that you are going to learn in the coming 4 years. So indirect intake JS1017, direct intake JS1019. So after 1 year of study, a student will choose a stream. So they can choose a more technical business intelligence. They can choose a more professional, more conservative information auditing. And also they can choose something that is more innovative, internet services and social networks. Now, no matter what is your choice, BBA Information Management students need to study these 4 courses. So they need to study something related to e-business. So sadly, this course is taught by me for a number of semesters already. So I am going to teach you something related to modern days e-business, something related to spotting e-business problems, spotting business problem, and develop creative e-business solution for a particular company. Now we need to learn something related to database management. Of course, we are talking about big data nowadays. At least you need to know how to develop a database to contain those type of big data. Just like Global Business System Management student, you need to learn system analysis and design. You need to know how to communicate with technical and engineering people, understand business needs, develop a program or develop the requirements so that those technical professionals could help you to solve a business problem. And finally, global project management. So you need to know how to manage a global project. You need to know how to work with people all over the world nowadays. So we try to nurture future IS professional with this information management BBA degree. Now about the 3 choices, we have what we call one of them is the business intelligence stream. So this stream is more to the technical side. It is, let's say, for students who like numbers, for people who like logic, they would like to do more related to programming, understand more techniques related to big data, how to present, how to visualize the data, and finally how to really do those type of business intelligence and analytics things. We try to have high flexibility for these choices. Now, 2 years ago, the College of Business start to promote what we call a second major. So for students who are taking information management, the business intelligence stream, they also can allocate 10 courses from their study plan to study finance major and business analysis as their second major. Okay, so these are something that after the first year of study, so you don't need to worry about this at the current moment. Now, what you need to do is the available choices that you have once you enter the Department of Information System and once you are, entered the BBA Information Management program. Now, the second stream is what we call the information system auditing. Now, as I have mentioned, a lot of jobs nowadays are being automated. So a lot of things are being done by AI, and a lot of people are actually losing their job. Now, maybe you need to think about something. Is that when we have machine replacing human being, how can you ensure a machine is doing the thing correctly? Okay? Traditional auditing, just like in case you are planned to go to Big Four, traditional auditing, they handle human work. Okay, they handle human process. But nowadays we talk about automation. A lot of these human involved process is being automated and assigned to AI and machine. How can you ensure a machine is running correctly? This is the job of professional information system auditors. They not only audit human work, they also audit system. They also audit AI. Now, that's why for this group of students, they will learn something related to cybersecurity, something related to hacking, how to protect your customer data, how to protect your company's important data. Something related to governance and regulations and compliance, because there is a lot of compliance related to financial transactions. You are going to learn something actually related to information system auditing. So how can you audit a system? How can you look into a system? And finally, something related to risk management in information system control. Okay. So what is the risk of being hacked? What is the risk of a computer or IS system crashing down? And is there any corresponding plan for you to recover from them? Well, I have myself my own plan in terms of this type of broadcasting, and my own machine. My computer here is actually equipped with some kind of auxiliary power. I'm not sure if everyone have these type of things. Now, and finally, in case you are very innovative, just like Jolie, I think Jolie, in case she is not in GBSM, she will take this ISSN stream. She is a professional. No, you need to say that you are KOL, so you cannot deny it. Okay, you are KOL. Okay, so for information system, for internet services and social network stream, you are going to learn something related to social media and social networks. You need to know how to maintain a good relationship online with your customer. You need to make your brand, your company searchable. Okay, when you type a word on Google, how can you make your company name in one of the top ranking search results? And finally, some kind of O2O services, just like the relationship between online and offline to online. How can you have some kind of smart devices, mobile app, and relate that to your offline retail store? How can you move people to do that type of things in the retail shop? So you would like to attract people to go there. So O2O, online to offline, offline to online. So these are what we call the O2O services. Now, this is a overview of what I have been talking about. So we have 3 JUPAS choices. JS1017 will take 69 students. This is an indirect intake. So after first year of study, student will choose whether they go to Global Business System Management or Information Management. JS1018 is direct intake to Global Business System Management. So they will go directly and graduate in 2025. And for student from JS1019, this is the direct intake to Information Management. And after the first year, they could choose one of these 3 streams. So I think these are something relevant to a lot of you, is that you will ask about JUPAS requirements. Now, our department is actually requiring English, Chinese, Maths, and these 3 subjects should be level 3. LS should be at least level 2, and any other additional 2 electives level 3. So this is our requirement. This is our DSE requirement for these 3 choices offered by the Department of Information System. Now, before I end my presentation, I would like to talk about your smart career. Where is our alumni and graduates? Where are they now? Now, this is an internal survey done by us and look at where they go. Okay, so as a secondary school student going to university, think about 4 years later, where should you put yourself? Where should you put yourself in 2025? In 2025. So some of our recent students go to Apple. Some of our students go to these type of traditional tech giants like IBM and Microsoft. Some students, they go they go to financial industry, like they go to HSBC, they go to Bloomberg. Some students, they go a more traditional path. They would like to be a licensed professional. They would like to have an auditor license after 3 years working in Big Four. That's why some of them go to Big Four, just like go to the PwC. And not only looking at traditional auditing, they also do IT auditing. They also do IS auditing. Not only look at human work, but also look at machine. Ensure machine is doing the thing right. And finally, for those who are more creative, innovative, they would like to enter the new economy. So some of them go to Facebook. Okay, so these are the major path of our graduates. So in case you are interested to develop your smart future career, join us. Now, this is the end of my presentation. And before I end, this is a QR code available so that you can scan this QR code and save this contact information. We have a WhatsApp phone number 3442-8522 and our admission tutor Tanya will take your questions on WhatsApp. And alternatively, you can email to this email address and also visit our department website for more information. Okay, so that is my presentation, and I think after this presentation, me, Ron, and Jolie is available here to take your questions related to our JUPAS choices and our BBA program. Okay. Okay, so do you have okay, so do you have any questions? So audience from YouTube. Oh, maybe Julie, I can ask you a question. So so maybe 3 years ago, why did you choose us?
So because in my secondary school, my elective is ICT and econ, and I think
Okay.
yes, and like information system is combining IT and business together. So I think this subject is more suitable for me.
Okay, okay, great. That is a good planning. So as I have told every one of us, Jolie not only is a very smart student, she is also a KOL. So you cannot deny it. You cannot deny it. Okay, you cannot deny it. You have so many followers on your Instagram. So I have only 200. Come on, I have only 200. You have 10,000. Okay, so maybe I can ask Dr. Ron Cole, do you have any advice for students who would like to take GBSM as their major?
Good morning again, everybody. Right. Now again, think about yourself. Right. If you really want to say get that kind of solid experiences, especially overseas, right, and you enjoy, right, doing something or thinking something that you haven't done before in Hong Kong. I mean, you can actually try. So if you really want to have a say fruitful career kind of development, right, and also your kind of personal development, right, in doing your university studies, I think Department of Information System is a good choice. But of course, I mean, I I am the program leader of GBSM, right? Of course, I will highly recommend you to put us in a say higher rank. I mean, in your JUPAS admission choice.
Yes, yes. So as I have mentioned in my presentation, don't only think about entering the university. You need to think ahead 4 years later. So you need to study 4 years of university, and after 4 years, is your job still available? Is your dream job still available? And 4 years later, is your knowledge still relevant to the job market? This is something that is more important than thinking about only entering the university. Think about your future profession.
I also want to add one more point, right? If you really think you are creative, and if you really think you really want to do something, right? Like for instance, to create a creative idea, right? Or create a creative solution, right? For companies and so on and so forth, right? Our department actually offer a lot of assistance, right? To put your creative idea into practice. So we have a team, right? To nurture, right? Students who would like to try something new, right? Some creative idea, and put it like in a context like a competition. You can join the business case competition, or you can even do that kind of entrepreneurship like a startup, right? During your say studies. We have again, we have examples. GBSM who can secure $500,000 Hong Kong dollar. I mean, kind of startup funding, getting from the government, right? To do a startup during the second year. And then final year, right? That group of students get a very good jobs, right? One like in the management trainee in the Bank of China, right? So we're not say encouraging or promoting like you need to do the startup or whatever. No, it's only a kind of entrepreneurship, right? And then right for your career job, you can end up with a good say global business manager, right? Kind of job, right? In multinational companies, right? Or financial institutions. So now again, if you think you're creative, if you think you are strong, right, with the bow, right, and then you want to try new things, not necessarily in Hong Kong and also overseas, right? I will highly recommend you to put GBSM and also information management, right, to a higher rank, right, in your JUPAS choice.
Actually, tell all of you a secret. Actually, I graduated here in City University as well, and in fact, Dr. Ron Kok is my professor. So he inspired me a lot of things, and I think he will continue to inspire all of you who are joining the Department of Information System, particularly in BBA GBSM Global Business System Management. So I think he will keep on inspiring me, although I'm a naughty student. So I hope.
For students, do you have any questions that you?
Yes.
Really
Do you
want to
have
raise?
any questions? Do you have any questions? You may type in the live chat. You may type in the live chat. Now, as I know there is some kind of delay, so yeah, please type your questions. Maybe we will wait for 2 more minutes. Okay, we will wait for 2 more minutes to see if there is any questions from the student. Now, in case you would like to review this video, so after this live, we will keep the video available on YouTube so that you can always revisit our presentation, our Q&A here, and hope that is helpful for you to make useful choices.
Okay. Now, maybe one more thing I want to add, right? We have a good slogan, I mean, in my department, right? I think we would like to use, say, A, B, and C. We would like to recall, I mean, your memory about the unique kind of features of, say, ICE department, right? A is we are focusing on AI applications that I think like Joseph mentioned about, right? And also we look at the B, that means the big data, that means it's a trend. I think everybody is talking about, say, business analytics, big data analytics, and so on and so forth, right? So B, right, is kind of our flagship, right? And then C is what we call the cloud services, right? We are not just talking about just internet application and so on and so forth, right? We are talking about the latest cloud application because a lot of companies now are putting their kind of application in the cloud, right? So again, ABC. If you really like to learn more about ABC and also applying ABC, right, to well equip yourself or strengthen your academic, personal, and career development and planning for the future. For instance, what 4 years, 5 years later, the trend. And I would say A, B, C will be the trend. And IS department, as Joseph and also Julie mentioned, right, is a choice, right, for you to consider seriously.
Okay. So I think, Ron, we have questions on the live chat. That is, what is the difference between this major and global business? Could you address this question?
Now, I would say, like Joseph mentioned, I think it's very clear, right? Business plus, right, certain kind of ABC, right, means IM. And also IM have 3 different streams, right? So now, and when we talk about GBSM, is we add another called G, global, right? So that when you focus more on, for instance, the technical know-how, right? Please choose IM. And also we are talking about 3 different stream for different business sectors. And also we add one more called global. Global, I think, is more focused on the experiences. Okay, it's not just 2 experiences. I mean, in overseas, we are talking about integrating, right? Think of global context, especially if you want to work with we call it multinational company, right? You want to meet people, I mean, with different nationality, and especially we'll talk about the say teamwork, right, with people all around the world, right? So say GBSM is ABC plus G. Okay, so this is I think the major difference.
Okay, thank you very much, and hope to see you guys soon. Well, you don't need to worry. I think at this moment you try to just study well.
I think do we have interview, right, Joseph?
Yes, we will have.
And then what's the criteria for selecting them for interview?
Well, I think of course you need to put our JS1017, 1018, and 1019 in one of your JUPAS choices, and well, it's preferably in the A range, so that we will invite you to join the interview. And last year we tried to arrange the interview like that. I have a YouTube video posted online, so that the talk about 3 IT cases, talk about 3 IS cases in the previous year, so that for students to prepare for this interview, they need to go to YouTube, watch this video, watch my boring presentation, talk about 3 IS cases, and they will come and express their idea. They will join a YouTube, join a Zoom interview, and talk about their viewpoint in terms of one of the cases selected by the interviewer.
Now, Joseph, right? I want to challenge a little bit, right? So, I mean, we have 3 programs, right?
We have
what did they? If there any kind of particular ranking criteria or whatever. Now, students, right? I would like to say it again. We have 3 programs, right? At the moment, right? One is GBSM, one is IM. That means you directly enter this 2 programs. But there's another program we call BDIS. That means this is JS1017.
Yes, JS1017.
So that one is a departmental admission. That means you get into the department and then you can wait for 1 year, right, after joining the department to select whether you can go to IM or GBSM. So if you say thinking about, I have no say conclusion, right, whether to go into the IM or GBSM, you can join our say BDIS, that means 1017, so that you can have a choice, right, after 1 year studies in our department, and then you can select whether you want to go to IM or GBSM. But of course, I mean, for GBSM, the say priority will be higher, that you need to really study hard, I mean, for your 5th year, right, in order to get in.
So
right,
GBSM is actually our elite program. It's actually our elite program.
Yeah. That
So
means you still have a choice to get in GBSM if you say enter the say BDIS. That means 1017.
yes, yes. So is there any more questions from our audience? So maybe we can wait for 1 to 2 more minutes because of the YouTube delay. And if there is no questions, then
But they can always ask questions, right?
They can always ask
email, right? Or
yes,
even,
yes.
I mean, make a telephone
Well,
call.
maybe before the end, I will show this one once again. So for students who are in need to contact us related to JS1017, JS1018, and JS1019, they can scan this QR code and use various methods to contact us. So of course, in case you have any questions, and if you feel convenient to ask using WhatsApp, feel free to text message to this phone number 3442-8522. Okay, 3442-8522. This is our WhatsApp phone number to take all your questions related to our free JUPAS choices. And of course, in case you would like to ask questions with email, that is totally okay. And also our website here will provide you more information related to our free choices. Okay, so I think there is no more questions. Maybe we can end this section here. So thank you very much for coming today. Once again, the video is always available on YouTube, and I hope to see you all in City University next year.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.